There are so many board games released every year. It can be quite overwhelming to know where to start. That's why I'm back this year to showcase the top board games of 2024 as chosen by the most influential YouTubers in the board game community. I've compiled data from 19 YouTube channels and I've analysed their 300 mentions across their top 10 lists. Altogether, these creators have highlighted 156 unique games, proving just how diverse and exciting the hobby has become. So let's dive into the top 10 games that stood out amongst these passionate gamers.
What can I play?
Hi, I'm Adrian from What Can I Play, and here on this channel, I try to make videos using data to analyze what are the best board games out there. And it's no different in this video. In this video, I analyzed the YouTubers' top 10 and gave them a ranking. So if they ranked it as number 1, it earned 10 points. If it was number 2, it got 9 points and so on. And to ensure we captured the popularity across mentions too, I gave an extra bonus point for every time a game appeared on multiple lists. This year's rankings showcase not just the standout games, but also the breadth of tastes and perspectives in the board game community. As I haven't played many of these, I'll do my best to summarize the key elements of each game. But if you want to know more detail, head over to the YouTubers' videos for their take, which will all be in the description below. Alright, let's count down the top 10 games of 2024 by the YouTube community, starting with number 10. Creature Caravan. Earning 38 points and 4 mentions, this whimsical game of exploration and resource management charmed its way into 4 lists. In Creature Caravan, you journey through a breathtaking yet perilous land, building a unique tableau of creature cards along the way. On each turn, players simultaneously roll their place die to activate card abilities, move their caravans across the map, and play new creatures. Along the journey, you'll trade goods and rare coins in a bustling shared market, explored by the wondrous White Towers and face off against Ember Zombies. The game wraps up when someone reaches the city of Eastery, and the players with the most points claims victory. Z from the Dice Tower YouTube channel ranked this the highest amongst all the YouTubers and put it at his number 1 spot for 2024. And he described it as the following: I really like it. It's whimsical. It's just simple and disarming sort of game for me. I love it. I think it's very, very nice. And that brings us to number 9, Castle Combo, with 39 points and 5 mentions. This clever tile placement game became a favorite for its quick playtime and engaging puzzles. In Castle Combo, players draft cards from 2 markets, the lower and the upper city, using coins to build a 3x3 tableau of characters. As you place each card, you'll trigger powerful effects and set up bonuses for the endgame. This tableau building game offers a simple mechanism paired with deeply rewarding strategy. Each turn, choosing and positioning a character might seem straightforward, but it demands careful planning. You'll manage your keys to control the messenger pawn, which determines which characters are available, and balance your gold to secure the cards that best fit your approach. Arranging your tableau wisely is essential to maximizing points and fully unlocking your strategy. Once again, we have Z from the Dice Tower who ranked this the highest amongst all the other YouTubers, putting this in his number 2 spot. He described it as every single play, effects and compounds. I love how much this game does with 9 simple turns. Number 8, Harmonies, scoring 42 points and 7 mentions. With its focus on tile placement and drafting, this game with its beautiful art has earned a lot of praise. I can't describe this game better than the Board Game Geek entry, and this is one of those games that I have actually had a chance to play. The Board Game entry sums it up quite nicely. In Harmonies, build landscapes by placing coloured tokens and create habitats for your animals. To earn the most points and win the game, incorporate the habitats in your landscapes wisely and have as many animals you can settle here. Jamie from Foster the Meeple ranked this in its equal highest spot at number 3. She described the game as the following: there's something about it that is just relaxing and stressful all at the same time. There's something magical and beautiful about this game that will stick in our collection forever. In the number 7 spot, we have Unconscious Mind, scoring 43 points and 7 mentions. Dive into the fascinating world of psychology in Unconscious Mind. This game seamlessly blends worker placement and engine building as you explore dreams, unlock therapeutic techniques, and bring the teachings of Freud to life. It's a deep and rewarding experience that captivated players with its unique theme. Unconscious Mind is a Euro-style game that blends worker placement and engine building and cascading effects across multiple rondels. On your turn, you'll place 1 or 2 workers, called ideas, at the central meeting table to perform various actions like adding tiles to your player board, drafting and playing cards, or navigating the city of Vienna. The placement of your ideas also determines how far your rondel's ink pot advances, unlocking powerful tile effects in rows or columns on your board. Will from Tantrum House scored this the highest amongst all the YouTubers, putting this in his number 2 spot of 2024. And this is what he had to say about it. This game has held up over the year. I've played it numerous times. I 100% enjoy this game. Number 6, Fromage, scoring 45 points and 7 mentions. Say cheese! Fromage invites you to step into the shoes of an artisanal cheesemaker in a charming blend of strategy and resource management. With its vibrant art and clever mechanics, it's no surprise that this game has made it into 7 different lists this year. Fromage is a simultaneous worker placement game where players craft cheese and gather resources from their sections of the board. After all workers are placed, the board rotates, aging the cheese and introducing a fresh quadrant for the next round. Players earn prestige points by selling cheese to different locations and optimizing their creamery through upgrades and efficient management. The rotating of the board is what offers a unique take on the worker placement, as you can be waiting 1 to 2 to 3 turns to getting your worker back. Jamie, again from Fossil Meeple, put this the highest on the list. In fact, she put it as her number 1 game of 2024. And she had nothing but glowing recommendations for it. I believe this is the perfect board game. I love its simultaneous play. Everything in the game is gamified. I will change nothing about this game. In number 5, we have River Valley Glassworks, scoring 49 points and 6 mentions. In River Valley Glassworks, you take on the role of a pioneer drafting glass from a market of river tiles. To draft glass, you place a piece from your inventory into the river. Each river tile accommodates only specific shapes, and you must place your piece adjacent to the tile you want to draft. Once you've collected your glass, the river shifts forward, unveiling new pieces and opportunities. Sarah from Tantrum House gave River Valley Glasswork her number 1 spot for 2024, and she said, "I wouldn't be surprised at all if this gets a Spill nominee. It's very approachable with the simple rules and good components. The whole game works together really well." And in the number 4 spot, we have Arcs, scoring 57 points and 8 mentions. From the creators of Root and Oath, Arcs takes you on an epic space adventure filled with alliances, conflicts, and storytelling. Its modular campaign system keeps every playthrough fresh, making it a hit amongst fans of narrative-driven games. Arcs is a strategic sci-fi game for 2 to 4 players, set in a universe where a failing empire has left its officials to fight for power. Players can pursue victory through combat, resource management, or even diplomacy, all while navigating unpredictable twists in their galactic journey. The game features a unique card-based system for actions, where players use a deck of cards in a trick-taking-like mechanic to choose their actions to gain initiative or set ambitions, specific goals for scoring points each round. Success hinges on precise timing, smart card use, and making the most of opportunities created by your opponents, even with their less ideal hands. Arcs received the most number 1 spots with 3 in this list. One of those was from Mike from the Dice Tower YouTube channel, and he said, "It's the best game of 2024, maybe the best game of the last 5 years. You're getting this very, very interactive in-your-face experience with incredible subtleties and strategies." In the number 3 spot, we've got Slay the Spire, the board game, scoring 60 points and 8 mentions. The hit video game Slay the Spire makes the leap to tabletop in its cooperative deck building adventure. Players work together to battle through challenging enemies, draft powerful cards, and climb ever tougher levels. It's a faithful adaptation that has impressed fans and newcomers alike. 2 YouTubers put this in their top spot, the board game Hangover and Slicker Drips. Slicker Drips summed it up the best. Just bringing Slay the Spire, the video game, accurately to tabletop, I would be so impressed. But the fact that we can play it cooperatively just makes it excel and sing. I can't fault it in any way whatsoever. In the number 2 spot, we have River of Gold with 63 points and 9 mentions. Take on the role of a daring adventurer in River of Gold as you navigate treacherous waters, uncover hidden treasures, and race to be the first to claim riches. Its blend of push your luck mechanics and strategic choices struck gold with players this year. River of Gold puts players in the role of river merchants allied with powerful samurai clans, competing to gain wealth, glory, wisdom by capitalizing on the river's opportunities. Will you focus on building infrastructure like ports, markets, shrines along the riverbanks? Or will you sail this river itself, fulfilling delivery contracts, seeking favor from the nobility, and turning to divine blessings when times are tough? Paula, I'm not going to pronounce your last name right, I'm sorry Paula Demi, put this game the highest at number 1, and this is what she had to say for it. I love playing River of Gold. Have you seen the board for this game? It's so beautiful. The whole dang thing looks like a deluxe version. Again, sorry Paula for butchering your last name. And in the number 1 spot, we've reached the end of what the YouTubers think is the best game of 2024. It's SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. This game captivated creators with its blend of science, strategy, and thematic immersion. SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, is a Euro game for 1 to 4 players, where you lead a scientific institution dedicated to uncovering evidence of life beyond Earth. Inspired by real-world and emerging space exploration technologies, the game challenges players to navigate the cosmos in search for answers. Launch probes to nearby planets and moons, strategically decide whether to land and gather samples or remain in orbit to broader surveys. Use telescopes to investigate distant star systems, potentially discover alien signals or exoplanets. Collect and analyze data to further your mission and advance humanity's understanding of the universe. It has everything you want in a sci-fi genre game. The brothers Murph and Man vs Meeple both put this at number 1. The former had this to say: SETI is bananas. It might be the top 10 game of all time for me. That's it. That's the top 10 board games of 2024 as chosen by the YouTube community. If you're curious about the 156 games that we mentioned, you can find the full list and breakdown on my website in the description below. I also want to give a big shout out to all the YouTubers who helped me make this list possible. Be sure to check out all 19 of these channels in the links below and the videos that inspired this top 10 list. Let me know in the comments which of these games are you excited to try. Did your game of 2024 make the cut? And if you liked my data-driven approach on analyzing board games, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.